WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett Memphis, part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN, ESPN 790 AM.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take a family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we cruise into the final two segments of today's show on this June the 11th. Greg Ratliff again is our show. I was supposed to say show sponsor. No, he's not, but he's almost
our producer.
He's our producer.
Absolutely.
Hey, you want to sponsor this show, Greg? I mean,
I don't think I could. I don't think the wife would like that.
No, I don't think she would either, or the twins, either one. But,
well, I got to tell you, it's a busy day today, Larry. We have the TWRA Junior Fishing Rodeo going on. You're going to be going out there as soon as we get out of the show this morning.
That's right.
I'm heading to Oklahoma, to Lake Texoma.
Yes.
And I have to tell you something. I hope that some of those pros that are on Texoma right now has one of these very, very special lures to fish in that muddy water that they have. It's flooded there in Texoma, which is normally 89,000 square feet. It's over 100,000 feet now. The water looks like the color of coffee with cream in it. So you're going to have a lure that is going to vibrate, make noise, or something. And Topwater is probably going to be a good way to go because of all the flooded stuff. And I have to tell you.
What Topwater lure were you using?
Well,
Ron?
I tell you what I know I would be using. They better have a Whopper popper tied on. And who better to talk about the Whopper popper than the national sales manager for River2Sea Lures, Angelo Alorro. Angelo, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, man, all we want to know is send us one, would you, please? I mean,
not a problem. You send me your address, and I'll get one in the mail.
Yeah. If you could find one. If he can find one. I mean, we're talking about.
This is the hottest thing that has hit the market this year,
and
Angelo.
it really hurts Angelo, I know, to hear this, not right, Angelo. I mean, this has been a pretty amazing, hasn't it?
It's been an amazing ride so far. Every time we think we've seen the peak, and then it goes in and peaks again. So it's been a fun ride.
And this particular lure that River2Sea has, the Whopper popper, Larry Dahlberg designed that bait, didn't he?
So a little history behind the bait. Larry Dahlberg designed that. Came out first with the 190 size, almost an 8-inch size, our big one that we have for muskie.
Yeah.
And we kept getting a lot of pictures of people showing us big, small mouth, big, large mouth.
Yep.
So, the owner and our designer Simon Chan, he designed the smaller version, the 130,
right,
to fit the bass market.
Right.
So we started, producing that maybe I think a year after the 190 size came out.
Yeah.
And then after that, we now produce the 90 size, the small, the 3.5-inch one.
And that's really become like the number one seller, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been doing really well. And it's most of the time people will start with the 90 because they're a little intimidated by the 130 size, which is honestly the same size of a Super Spook.
Right.
If you look at it.
Yeah.
It is.
But they start at the 90 and they always end up throwing the 130.
Yeah. I mean, I throw both of them. I enjoy both of them, and I have to tell you what they have done with this particular bait. And of course, you live in the Delta region there in California, so you get a chance to really test these lures out very extensively too, don't you?
Yes, we do. For a while, and we got to remember the lure came out probably 5 years ago now.
Right, but
and
no
it
one
didn't
knew
take
about
off. It didn't take off right away because the guys were keeping it a secret. It was everyone's secret bait to go to.
Right.
Yeah. I'm looking at a picture here. Listen to this. Of the original Whopper Plopper prototype. I can't say that 3 times without messing it up. And the name, I got to ask, I'm big on names. If I ever come back to the earth, I'm coming back as a name or the person that names lure baits.
Or colors.
Our car, yeah, that's right. But the Whopper Plopper, how did that, I got to ask you that. Do you know the story on that? I mean, was Simon Chan and Larry Dahlberg, did they come up with the name? Because I'm looking at the prototype here. And
Simon and Larry came up with the name, but we wanted to really have something that talked. The name had to say something about the noise it makes.
That's right. Yeah,
it does make the noise.
It stand out. I mean, if you really listen to that thing, it almost sounds like a duck or a coot taking off on the water.
Yeah,
no, I never thought of it. It does. It does sound like that thing because I've seen the videos and everything. And Ron,
I'm throwing one. Yeah,
you're throwing one. So
one of the things about this lure, a lot of people pick them up by Angelo, and they think, well, it's made out of plastic, it's going to tear up. I have to tell you, I've banged them on rocks, I've banged them on seawalls and everything else, but I have to tell you, that's the most durable topwater I have ever used, especially for the way it's designed. You guys really did a lot of testing on that before you ever came out with the final product, didn't you?
We did, and we try to do that with all our baits. And we can't always. No bait can come out 100%. And what we try to do is, as we go, try to improve it every time we go to make it another run. One thing I know there's guys out there right now catching large redfish on them over there.
Really?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
topwater. Yeah. I mean, and 6 inches of water. I mean,
exactly. And catching 20, 30 pound plus, redfish.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's an amazing bait, and Angelo, River2Sea really has done. They've done a phenomenal job in their complete lure lines. I mean, I think about Ish Monroe and his Bling Blade.
Bling Blade. I think about that a lot. The Bling Blade goes through my mind a lot.
It is so amazing. Yeah. There is not another spinnerbait on the market today that has a blade that is so thin that you can bend it and it pops back into place.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty thin. I mean, that's about like my body here. You can, and back into place. And so tell us, it's 2016. I know what's coming out. Do we need to be aware of some things?
Yeah, we got some. You know what? We got something coming out in 2016. We're starting to put it out there right now. It's going to be called the Double Whopper Plopper.
Oh, right, yep. The Double Whopper.
I've already seen a video.
I think. Can you get that to a drive-through window at some restaurant?
I think we're all familiar with a double buzzbait side by side.
Yeah.
We actually made a Whopper. We made one with smaller Whopper Plopper tails. So if you could imagine a buzzbait, but now a buzzbait that floats.
A double Whopper Plopper.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, Angelo goes to sleep at night saying double Whopper Plopper, double Whopper Plopper. He doesn't count sheep; he counts Whopper Ploppers.
Angelo,
it's we're very creative over here. Simon Chan does an awesome job of, you thinking out of the box and actually taking an idea and actually making it so we can mass produce it and bring it out to market.
And that will be shown at ICAST next month, right?
That will be in ICAST. We will have press release coming out on that.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at ICAST, so I'm going to be spending some time in your booth.
I know he will.
Pictures and interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Come on by, and we're really excited about it. I mean, now, if you think about it, anywhere that you can throw a frog, you can pretty much now throw a buzzbait with this bait.
Awesome. Hey, look, and we were talking about names earlier. The colors that you guys have. Monkey butt. I know it.
Hey, whoa. Did you just say monkey butt on this show?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, I guess. We done said Whopper plopper. I'm guess we can call monkey butt now. So,
chubby. How do you guys come up with those names? Larry loves that.
I love names, yeah.
You know what? Simon has been the master of colors lately, and we have actually probably, I think, 12 new colors going to be coming out in the new Whopper, in the Whopper plopper.
Wow.
We'll sit around, and Simon will, come out with these new colors, and a lot of them we'll just call like real perch because they look real realistic. But there's some colors out there that you can't really. There's nothing out in Mother Nature that can create that color.
Yeah,
It's so out of the spectrum, and we just have to find names that was going to stick in people's mind, like monkey butt.
So what monkey butt? What color is that?
It's almost like a ghost shad, but also at the same time like a mullet at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes really good sense. I'm thinking of Ron. I'm looking at Ron right now. He's talking about monkey butts on this show, and so.
Well, and like the color, I know it.
I know it. Is that a color?
You know
yes,
it.
It is a
you
color.
You know
it.
It.
Is a color.
I do know it?
Everyone knows Sexy Shad, right?
That's right.
Okay. All right, you slipped it in there. I don't know who's on first or who's on third right now, This is one of my...
And there's a song that says, I'm sexy and I know it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There you go.
Well, I'm looking at it. This one, my fault. I've loved this segment. I'm glad we got Angelo on because I like this.
And we're going to have Angelo on
we got
down the road also to talk about some of the new stuff. Hey, Angelo, if somebody wants more information about River2Sea lures, where do they go?
Go to our website. It's www.river2seausa.com.
Okay. And that's a number 2. If you're looking at
number 2, yes.
Yeah, the River2Sea.com, and you can find.
And you guys are also on social media, right?
Yes, and we also have River2Sea USA on Facebook, and I think Instagram. Now you got to make sure you go USA because we have our other sister companies like Australia, Europe, and Asia. So if you don't put USA in there, you might end up in another part of the world.
Oh my gosh, I'd hate to have my monkey butt and my Whopper plopper in another part of the world.
You might end up down under.
Oh, I think
that's good.
I think I already am, Angelo. Hey, buddy, thank you for being on with us this morning. Hope you had fun. This is what we do on Outdoors with Larry Ray. But Ron, we'll see you down the road.
I'll see you next month.
See you next month at ICAST. Okay.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Have a great day. All right, let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray and wrap it up and talk about another segment of the fishing market that is going crazy.
You can find out